In this lecture, I am going to talk about the main features of object-oriented programming system, that is OOPS. There are four pillars to the OOPS paradigm: encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and abstraction. See, I am going to explain them very briefly because you would be able to understand them fully when we will start writing the Java programs. So first you will have just a glimpse of these features. Now, encapsulation. This is something which we have already talked about. This is nothing else but clubbing together data and functions in a unit called class, right? So functions are also called methods. Now, this is called encapsulation. When we club together data and functions in a unit, and that unit is called a class. Now, data hiding, there is a concept called data hiding. Data hiding concept is also associated with encapsulation. Now, I would explain this with the help of an example. This is a very simple Java code. Don't worry, we have not yet started writing Java code, but it's a very simple code, and I just want to explain the concept of data hiding as well as encapsulation. Both are clubbed together in the same way. Like, this is your class books, and in this class I have got this member data, book code, author name, and price, int, string, float. These are the data types, and I have got one single method with the name set values. Now you can see that set values method is simply assigning the values. Now what I mean to say is I have used access specifiers. These are called access specifiers private. Don't worry, we will be discussing them this topic of access specifiers much in detail later on. But private means these members, whatever we have declared as private, they can be accessed only and only within the class. They cannot be accessed outside the class. Hence, book code, author name, and price, these are the member data which no programmer would be able to access from outside this class books. Hence, this is data hiding, right? Now we come to the second feature of OOPS, which is inheritance. As far as inheritance is concerned, we can say that there are situations when there are some classes having specific properties, but they share some common data and common methods. In such cases, we create a parent class that contains all the common data and methods, and subclasses are the classes that have their specific data and methods. So what I mean to say is, let me explain it with the help of this example which is in front of you. In this case, I have got a class, parent class, professionals. Parent class is also called a superclass. Now I want to have a class doctors, a class professors, and class engineers. Now class doctors has specialization, number of patients, and class professors has this data subject, college name, and class engineers has trade and number of projects, right? And whether the person is doctor, professors, or engineer. Now what we want to do is, irrespective of the profession, this is going to be a condition that it is a must that we should have social security number, age, and income. That means these three data, social security number, age, and income, they are going to be associated with all these classes: doctors, professors, and engineers. So instead of declaring them separately in their classes, what we can do is we can come up with a with the super class, with the parent class that would be having this common data. And these classes are called subclasses or derived classes. These classes, doctors, professors, engineers, they are having their specific data and methods. In this case, I have shown only I have shown only the member data. So this subclass is having specialization number of patients, which is specific to the doctor's class. Subject college name is specific to professor's class. Trade number of projects is specific to subclass engineers. But all of these classes are inheriting from the professionals class. So what we are achieving is we are preventing the redundancy of data. So repetition is being prevented. So we will be learning a lot when we will start writing the programs in Java.